Don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. Saturday afternoon. I came back from Vegas, successfully finished the CES attending. Now is, back to what I love to do. Number 11. Imagine. Imagine that everyone is enlightened except you. That's amazing, right? Yeah. Imagine if everyone is enlightened except you, but you. This strategy, this is strategy. It's not, we're not talking about like it's really. No, this is strategy. This strategy gives you a chance to practice something that is probably completely unacceptable to you. However, if you give it a try, you might find that it's one of the most helpful exercises in self-improvement. We see why. As the title suggests, the idea is to imagine that everyone you know and everyone you meet is perfectly enlightened. That is everyone except you. But you, but me, everyone else is enlightened. The people you meet are all here to teach you something because they are enlightened, right? And then perhaps the obnoxious driver or disrespectful teenager is here, even them, is here to teach you about patience. The punk rocker might be here to teach you to be less judgmental. Do you see what I try to say here? Do you see what this book is trying to say? If you do, then great. It's we have a couple more paragraphs, so let's keep digging in. Your job is to try to determine what the people in your life are trying to teach you. You'll find that if you do this, you'll be far less annoyed, bothered, and frustrated by the actions and imperfections of other people. Here you go. This is all about. You'll find if you did this, like practice this, everyone is enlightened except you, and they're all here to teach you something. Then if you practice that, you'll be far less annoyed, bothered, and frustrated. You can actually get yourself in the habit of approaching life in this manner, and if you do, you'll be glad you did. Often once you discover what someone is trying to teach you, it's easy to let go of your frustration. That's the main point. If you try to learn something from others, like if you imagine that they try to teach you something, you know what? You don't get frustrated by them. You don't get annoyed by them. You don't get bothered by them. Not at all. Because they're here to teach you something. You can learn something. For example, suppose you're in the post office and the postal clock appears to be intentionally moving slowly. Well, initially, you saw that, oh my. But rather than feeling frustrated, ask yourself the question, what is he trying to teach me? Yeah, what he's trying to show me. Maybe you need to learn about compassion, how hard it would be to have a job that you don't like. Or perhaps you could learn a little more about being patient. Standing in line is an excellent opportunity to break your habit of feeling impatient. See? Just wait, different way of looking. You may be surprised at how fun and easy this is. All you are really doing is changing your perception from what are they doing this, from this, to what are they trying to teach me? Take a look around today at all the enlightened people around you. You definitely gonna learn something. You know what's the best? One of the best quotes I love from Lincoln. I don't have to like everybody, but I always learn from them. Right? I don't have to like. No, no one tells you you have to like them. No one tells you you have to love them. But at least, you don't really have to. You don't have to really get bothered by others, get annoyed by others. Get frustrated by others. That's why would you? It's actually you're ruining your feeling. You're ruining your all the energy. Why would you? So let's change the strategy. Let's change the tool to see differently, so that we remind us, oh, so that is a good lesson, that work what you like, work what you love. Impatient, oh, being impatient is difficult, so let's practice. It could be said a lot of different way, like mindset, open mindset, and positivity, or optimism. Well, whichever word, whichever vocabulary you love to use, one thing for sure is try to learn from what you're seeing, what you've been treated. Then you never have to get bothered and get frustrated at all. Your mind, it's gonna be always peaceful and lightened. Thank you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.